the NFQL, and shout out to Jim Morris Sr. Playoffs! We are in the playoffs. We are in the AFC Divisional round. Bills coming up with a big wild card victory last week over the Joe Burrow-led Bengals. Now going on the road to Baltimore to see if they can take down Lamar Jackson and these Ravens. I'm Maniac from Trainwreck Sports, joined by Dan Gambino from Code Sox. And Dan, we have quite the matchup on tap today.
Yep, the Ravens securing that second seed. Buffalo comes in. This weather is Buffalo-esque weather, and the Ravens are going to look to keep winning, but quote the Ravens, nevermore.
Nevermore, and that'll be what Leslie Frazier will be trying to say to Lamar Jackson in this offense. Both teams in this 2020 playoffs after being eliminated in their first game of the 2019 playoffs last year. So both these teams with something to prove, and it'll be interesting to see, will Josh Allen and that Bills offense have as much success today as they did early against Joe Burrow and those Bengals last week?
Establishing the run, getting Singletary going early, mixing in some passes over the middle to Dawson Knox. We'll open up the outside for our speedy receivers, and it'll be who will make a play, who's going to get it. I'm pumped, you're pumped. Bills Mafia is breaking tables. Let's go.
We're breaking tables. They're ready to go. Ravens in the purple jerseys and black pants. Bills in the all-white uniforms. Let's go, folks. It looks like the Bills are going to kick off, and that means just more time for you to enter the first touchdown giveaway competition. Guess who you think is going to score the Bills' first touchdown? And if you're correct, you could be entered to win a $25 gift card courtesy of Gratwick Gaming to your favorite local restaurant. So make sure we're checking that out. Make sure we're rocking and rolling because, you know, the fun, the action with Code Sox, Gratwick Gaming, and Trainwreck Sports, it never stops, and we are underway in Baltimore.
You see the stats right there. Lamar Jackson throwing over 300 yards, 30 touchdowns. Just basically what he did last year replicated on the screen. We're underway. Let's go.
We are underway, and you see snow all over the field. I think the Bills prefer that. Let's get it a little raucous. Let's get it a little crazy.
Big play by Trey coming off the corners, being patient, seeing the run. We know we're going to see a lot of the run. We know we're going to see a lot of RPOs, and these corners have to have their heads ready.
We have seen all season long Trey White making plays along that edge, making plays along the side, making plays in the backfield. And that brings up 2nd and 12.
And these linebackers have to have the same game they did last week. When they came out against Cincinnati, Edmonds came out firing. Milano played lights out. Klein was in there. Next man up mentality for Buffalo.
Is it too early for a blue light? I'm asking for a friend.
No. It's 1 o'clock. You're good. Ooh, almost.
Oh, man, Lamar throwing deep, and it is almost picked.
Blanket coverage, throwing the double coverage. And, you know, that's never going to be a good thing with the way our safeties play.
Not going to be a good thing. We'll take those matchups all day, every week, and twice on Sunday. I think this is a Saturday game, though. Bills bringing up a early 3rd and long. Ravens need the 40-yard line and a little bit more. Oh, my gosh. That was almost headed back to the end zone.
Tell you what, coming out flat's a good sign for the Buffalo Bills. Now we'll see if we can get over the hump of what we've been talking about all years. Starting fast, going fast through the middle of the game, and ending fast. Let's see if the Bills can put their foot on the pedal, apply the pressure, and put that baby into drive.
Time to see if the Bills can walk the walk and not just talk the talk. The team has been talking about it this week, that they want to get off to a strong start and dictate the pace in Baltimore. We have a punt. It's into the end zone, so that'll be a nice net for Baltimore. But Josh Allen and co. in the all-white uniforms and the red helmets will come out. You see his stats on the year, 4,600 yards, 23 touchdowns passing, 10 interceptions. Pretty solid year for Josh Allen.
And that's not to take into consideration the 700-plus yards that he had running.
Yep. He had and you see nearly a 70% completion percentage. Very impressive there. Josh Allen on his first down. They're going to hand it off out of the shotgun. And this is what Drew was harping on last week. This spread running game being effective for these Bills.
Well, the Hogs up front have to take care of business. That's what made it effective last week. They cleared the lanes. They spread out the middle of the field. And they got Singletary going when they needed to.
No doubt about it. 2nd and manageable for these Bills. Starting out at the 20-yard line, they're going to need the 30 for a first on this opening set of downs.
There it is again.
and a good amount of success. 7-yard gain. 2 plays, 11 yards for this run game, or 12 yards for this run game, and they're off to a strong start, Dan.
Shotgun, inside handoff, off tackle, got around the edge, run behind Dion. Good things are going to happen.
No doubt. And eventually, they're going to be sucking in those linebackers when they go for the play action, and you'll get Diggs, Beasley, and Brown over the middle. And Knox. Oh, that play was blown up in the backfield, but Moss escapes, makes a man miss. Dipsy Doodle off the 42-yard line, reverse out. Can I get a replay on that run, Madden? Come on now.
Somebody hit L1.
Looked like somebody hit out. Look at the guys in the backfield. All of a sudden, he's out. Guy says, whoop.
Somebody hit L1 there and got him by him. Picks up a Bills first down. That's what we have to see. We have to see the running backs getting out early, set up the play action, and take a deep strike. I honestly wouldn't mind that right here.
He looked like a teacher at a student-teacher game trying to make a play in the open field. Shout out to the nearing in on 100 on Facebook for tuning in. We love you guys all, Bills Mafia. 1st and 10. Zipped in. Is that caught? It was. My goodness, what a throw to Isaiah McKenzie, who we've seen this past couple weeks has evolved in a threat in the passing game, Dan.
Yeah, he had that big touchdown last week on the post route. And if we can get him going through the middle like this, boy, just brings another weapon in. And it'll open someone up because the safeties are going to have to watch him.
Trey South, we don't do anything halfway. We're going full way, baby. Let's go. Badot with the broken ankles. Peter Martinez saying Knox. That's a pretty good pick, guys. Knox is a league leader in yards and receptions this year.
Don't sleep on Yeldon. Don't sleep on Yeldon. Yeldon's been known to get a couple touchdowns down near the goal line. And guys, if you're watching, again, first Bills touchdown. Guess the player that's going to score it. You'll have a chance to win a $25 gift card to the local restaurant of your choosing. Let's help out our local restaurants.
This Ravens defense is trying to pull a soldier boy right now. They are trying to turn their swag up. The Bills are driving. They're inside the 35. They need the 27-yard line for a first down. Allen going out. Looks like it's bobbled. Incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 6 with just over 11 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Single back shotgun set again. Inside handoff.
And
boy, that inside hand's working.
And where are we, Dan?
Right down to the Code Sox red zone. Singletary taking it out for a nice, looked like a 12-yard gain.
Yeah, we haven't even harped on it, but this is a triple D, a double dipper drive, folks. Make sure you're sharing the stream, following Gratwick Gaming, and following Gratwick Productions. All those things complement your chances to win. You also have to guess who's going to score this Bills' first touchdown, which could win you $25 to your favorite local restaurant. But for the t-shirt drive, a Bills Mafia Gratwick Gaming AR shirt. It's incredible. You got to be in it to win it. We're officially over 100 on Facebook. Let's keep it rolling, folks. And the Bills offense is rolling right now, Dan.
Yeah, there we go. We see Beasley catching the ball in the slot, and we're going hurry up.
Yeah, why not? You sense a weakness. Let's get it going. I think I see Moss in there. And he's got nobody in front of him. He's going to challenge the Ravens, and all of a sudden he gets up to one. Could have walked in.
Break outside.
You know what? They're going to give it right back to him. They're going to give. Oh, is it DeMarco time? Is it DeMarco time? Boss. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Got a couple Mosses on the board. We're going to have to wait for the official outcome from Gratwick Gaming.
Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on.
Muscled that right in. Great play right behind number 73, the Snowman, in the snow. And the Bills go up 6-0.
Come on, come on. Come on and shout. Yeah. Buffalo's happening now. We're on the move now.
Folks, right now, tallying up the Moss entries, at which point we will decide one of the winners. Stay tuned. Congratulations to everyone who entered, and you know these never stop. So, stay along too. Okay, folks, I want whoever is in the chat right now, comment number 1 through 3. The first one that gets repeated twice is going to be the winner of the Moss entry. Comment 1 through 3. 1 through 3. If you're a Jeter guy, go 2. Babe Ruth, go 3.
Tua, go 1.
3. We got a 2. We got a 1. We got a 3. This is tense. 1 takes it. 1 takes it.
And everybody watching, and everybody watching, please know that we are viewing every stream's comments. So you could be on Twitch, you could be on Instagram, you could be on MySpace, Facebook, Twitter. We take the ones as they come through on our stream. Trey South is the winner. Trey South, congratulations. Zach, tell him what to do.
Trey South, very easy. All you got to do is DM at Gratwick Gaming, and you'll get or at Gratwick Productions, and you will get taken care of. So congratulations for entering. Also, it's hilarious because Trey South commented number 2, and it was number 1 that won, and he was number 1. So you just see some great irony there, folks. Great hilarity, and that's what happens at these giveaways. It's a lot of fun. And speaking of a lot of fun, Dan, Bill's defense, another third down here.
Yeah, well, the first down now, but they're putting pressure on. They're not hitting the quick hitters. They're stopping the run game. The Hogs up front are doing what they need to do. And I'd love to see Jerry Hughes replicate the game that he had last week.
No doubt, Jerry Hughes was ridiculous.
All right, we have it from Gratwick Productions. The winner of the AR embedded T-shirt is Adam Watson. Adam, same thing. Get in contact with Gratwick Productions to claim your prize. Second and 10, single back shotgun set, 3 wide. First down. Looks like they're just keeping everything in front of them again. They have bend but don't break mentality. We got beat over the top over the last 3 games. So I wonder if they went to the film and tried to put in a little bit of scheme to stop that and disrupt that from happening this week, Zach. Seemed like the dogs were barking in the background for Zach. Party's not stopping over there because that party never stops. Trey South, it's Gratwick Productions. I'll ask our producers if it's Inc. or not. I believe, yes, it is. It's Gratwick Productions, Inc. Another throwdown, first down. Moving the ball effectively here. We need someone to have a big stop. Sorry, excuse me. It's 3rd and inches here. Stopped in the backfield for the loss. And the Bills, bend but don't break. Micah Hyde coming up and making the play along with Trey Edmonds. Big stop, big 4th down. And it looks like the Ravens will be forced to punt back to the Bills. As we come up to 5 minutes left in the first, remember to start the second quarter. We'll be having the Code Sox sock drive, 7 equal socks. Go ahead now and follow Code Sox. It's either at codes_socks on Twitter and Instagram or at Code Sox on Facebook for your chance to be entered into a winning pair of autographed Stevie Johnson Code Sox. Cliff Hicks, I agree with you. I like these uniforms. They're clean. Wish they would go back to the red helmet. Stay in it for weeks on this sim. I miss the red helmet. First down from the 48. Play action, drops back. We got a flag on the play. Dump down to Singletary. That's probably coming back. It's probably a holding call. Seen it a lot. Laundry on the field. There it is. Holding.
Folks, apologize about that. My dog acted out of order.
Who let the dogs out? Zach. You answered.
Men are the guilty party on that one. But
well, you answered the lifelong question.
This Bills defense taking care of business.
Yeah, they're looking real. They're looking over the middle of the field. Everything's been over the middle so far. It brings up a 3rd and 11.
It says 3rd and 11 at the 50, but they actually need the 38 for a first down. Okay, this is going to be interesting. 44-yard line. What's McDermott going to do? Is he going to stay conservative with the way it's even. There's Earl Thomas. Love to see him making a play.
I think they should go for it.
Probably looking for his brother if he really wanted to make a big play.
They should go for it. You're up 7-0. You're in enemy territory. Make a statement here. And they're punting.
Of course, but it could be a fake. This is fake territory. Nope. We need a Bojo pin. We need a Bojo pin. Oh.
Yeah, they'll get that at the 20 to start their next drive.
Yeah, so a 25-yard punt. Not exactly what you want, but I guess with the way this defense has been playing, Dan, I guess you'll take it.
Oh, yeah, we'll definitely take it. If they keep playing the way they have these first couple series, the Bills are in for a good day. What was that crazy thing? There were only 3 linemen. 3 linemen, 3 down linemen.
Yeah, they were trying to spread them out and pound it up the middle, but no way, no. Hey, Trey South, stopping in for the first time during this playoffs match, and he walks away a winner, and the Bills are
there we go. Norman. Off the corner. We've been seeing this a lot lately. Getting the corners involved in the blitz screen. Comes off the edge. Makes the play. Looks like a loss of almost 8. Yep. Loss of 9.
Yeah, if you followed this season over the past week and a half, 2 weeks, my goodness, they have been crazy aggressive with their corners this season.
I would love to see that wrinkle come into reality, too. We have fast enough corners and good enough safety help where we can start doing that a lot more this year.
Yeah, it's all about the way they communicate. 3rd and 19, they need the 30. They're not even going to get the 20. Lamar Jackson with a short completion. And folks, Bills leading 7-0. This is a big punt coming up here. Depending on whether you're going to get the ball back at the 20, if it's going to be a rocket, or if you can get it up closer to the 40.
We've been talking about this all sim long, about the Bills going out, taking care of business, and important, crucial drives. And I think this is a big, crucial drive right here. You need to take the momentum, swing it more in your favor, and step on their neck a little bit to try and squeeze the life out of it.
Okay, so they're punting for the 19. Feels it at the 15. Makes the man miss. That's big. That is big. So McKenzie made the play, and it turns into a nearly 20-yard return out to the 35. Exactly what we were talking about. So the Bills can make the play. They get the transition. Still a good punt. Don't get me wrong. It was a 46-yard net, but that's just a lot different than a 60-yard net if McKenzie got brought down there. Josh Allen and co. ready to take advantage of this good field position, Dan.
Yeah, it's good field position and a good first down play. Rips off 7 yards. Good way to start it off. Let's see if Allen can bring him down the field and score a touchdown.
Killing him on the ground. They're just pounding him on the ground.
They're killing him on the ground. 7 yards, 8 yards, 9 yards. Any day of the week, I would take this. Josh Allen could throw for 120 yards in this game. As long as they keep giving the rock to Singletary, no one's going to mind.
And we've seen streakiness from this Bills team all season long, man. Earlier in the year, 1-4 start. And then all of a sudden, they rattle off 4 straight wins. And then they have a couple of the games they lose down the stretch. Are they getting streaky? Are they getting hot at the right time?
I think they're getting consistent at the right time. They're getting consistent play from their defense. They're getting consistent play from their offense. We can look at a few of those games they lost down the stretch of the regular season, and they gave them away. A couple mistakes here, a couple mistakes there. Usually the team that makes the least amount of mistakes wins the games.
True. Lost a yard on first down, but bringing up the second quarter, it'll be Bills 7-0. Currently driving with a second and long when we come back.
And we're back. And it's the Code Sox drive, guys. Go ahead, follow Codes Sox for your chance to win a pair of autographed Stevie Johnson socks. And there goes Allen, takes off to the 40, to the 30, down at the 30-yard line. Nice run for a pickup of 17. Guys, if you're having fun and you're enjoying what we're doing here, we got 109 viewers total. Go ahead and share the stream. Get your friends in. Get them in the messages. Argue a little bit. Try and call the next play call. That's why we're doing this. We're doing this so everybody has a little fun, while we're all outside of our normal lives, and as we deal with this pandemic.
Over 100 live on Facebook. Love to see it. Let's rock. Let's roll. Let's get out of control. We have a 2nd down and 8 coming up here. Am I crazy, or was Beasley rushing Josh Allen on that play?
it looked like it. I think he was running backwards to block, though.
He was literally running at him. Not sure about that play design. Oh, the screen on 1st down, no good. And I'll tell you what, the last 3 weeks they've been trying to set up screens. It's been no good.
Yeah, they've had a lot of problems with that over the last 2 or 3 games.
Got to make it happen here in the code zone.
Knox down to the 12. All right. Looks like we're going to see a 3rd and 5. Someone's got to make a play. This is usually an over-the-middle play. Handoff.
That draw play, man, working for him.
That is the 3rd time they've run that draw play on 3rd down.
All of a sudden, once they got to the playoffs, they realized they have a running back.
Yeah, and that spread formation's really helping them. Takes all the linebackers out of the equation, most of, because you got to cover out on the outside. And you're basically one-on-one with the way that the line's been blocking.
First and goal at the 5, just over 12 minutes to go. Joe Miller, why wouldn't you be enjoying this? This is Bills playoff football. They're dictating the pace.
Touchdown!
One, Zach Moss saying he wants a second touchdown. We're on a sock drive here, folks. I think I see a slant coming right here. I see a slant coming.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Buffalo. Dawson Knox as good as gold, man.
Fort Knox, pay dirt, whatever you want to call it. Dawson Knox has been a beast down near the end zone. He smells that line, he gets over it. Bills touchdown, up 14-0. And the faithful are going crazy back home at Bada Bing.
Going crazy at Bada Bing, going crazy on Allen Street, going crazy at Rec Room. Tyler Bass running around to try and make this a
That's good. Boy, I would take this any day of the week, but now they have to do something that begins with an F and ends with an H and finish, and just keep playing consistently throughout the next 11 minutes so they can get to halftime.
No doubt.
Checking for the winner now.
Let's go, Buffalo. The Bills make me wanna shout.
We have another 3rd and 7, 4th and 5 now. Boy, the Bills defense are getting it done every which way this game. They came ready to play, trying to make up for last year's regular season loss. All right, we're going to pick a live viewer to win the Code Sox Stevie Johnson socks. Congratulations, John Gerace. John Gerace on Twitter. Congratulations. You win an autographed pair of Stevie Johnson socks. Go ahead and message us at codes_socks on Twitter, and we'll get you out your prize. See a big first down run, picking up chunk yards. They're still picking up the chunk yards here. I think they should keep running the ball.
Junkyard, shout out to Chunky Soup, Donovan McNabb's mom. That was a classic commercial. Come on now.
Sorry, El Super. I know you wanted the socks. But you can buy them. You can purchase them at codesocks.com. They're actually on sale right now. Take a look.
3rd and 1. We need it here. And they get it. This run game, Dan, has been dictating the pace.
Boy, Singletary, 10 rushes, 67 yards so far. He's dictating the whole game. Might not have ended up in the end zone for all the running he's done. But, boy, these yards have been huge.
Oh, yeah. It would be an interesting discussion if, like, let's say the game ended at the second quarter, who the MVP was. Because Moss had both touchdowns, Moss had touchdown, Knox had a touchdown, but Singletary has obviously carried the load so far in this one.
I would give it to the offensive and defensive lines. It would be a tie. Because they've both been doing it.
Direct message, that was the AR t-shirt, right?
Yep, Gratwick Productions, Inc.
Gratwick Productions, Inc. Shoot them a DM and you'll get it all taken care of. Congratulations for entering and keep it rolling here, folks. Sweep left and he's got room to run. What a shocker. Oh, Singletary says to Earl Thomas, I ain't your brother. Get off me.
Ooh, we got a false start. Or encroachment.
Oh, my gosh. Josh Allen just dominating this game.
Yeah, they look awesome in this game. This is the best they've looked in the sim, I think, the whole way through. Let's see if they can continue it on and keep applying the pressure and put 6 in the end zone here, 7 on the board.
Dare I say, barring what happens this drive just outside of the Codes red zone, the best 2 starts they've had all season.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. This is the best start they've had. Let's see if they can keep putting the pressure on, milk the clock, put the ball in the end zone. Big second down.
Adam McCombs, a regular. Moss scored the first TD. Oh, man, juke and jiving, and we are inside the Code zone, folks, courtesy of Devin Singletary. 12 rushes for 82 yards. My man cannot be contained.
Yeah, BotDot said it right here. Running the clock, too. You want to keep running the clock, holding on to the ball, keep that potent offense off the field. And, boy, Singletary ate his Wheaties today.
Oh, most definitely. He's having a big boy game. He learned from Big Frank. Allen looking to make something happen in the Code zone. Ooh. Gets his receiver kind of laid out. Bobby Foster not going to be writing him any thank you notes for that one.
No, not at all. Let's see if this is a handoff here. Play action.
Getting it to the middle. Knox get the goal line. He can. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Dawson Creek, Fort Knox into the end zone again. He says, give me the goal. Nice touchdown. Boy, he has been the MVP of this team. I'm sorry. Allen was in close to run. He was second in running for MVP of the league. But, man, Dawson Knox, he should have been up there. What a season. Oh, Mar, can't take it. Crying on the bench. This is like the end for American history X. 21-0, folks. 21-0. The Bills have the lead with 4:08 remaining in the second quarter. Could you imagine this in the playoffs? How crazy would you be going? I'd be losing my mind.
Yeah, we'd be getting nervous about how they were going to blow it.
Let's not talk like that.
Well, hey, I don't care about game. I spit the truth. Let's go. 25-yard line, 4:08 to go in the second quarter. Bills lead 21-0. Just a dominant effort so far. Lamar Jackson looking to get it all back. Broken up. They were going right for the shot. And that's what happened. What happened with, didn't the Bengals nail a deep pass last week in the wild card round? Yeah, Bills defense can't let that happen. Cannot let Baltimore get any swag going.
A.J. Green, Keenan Allen, they killed him over the top. Looks like Baltimore, watch that game film. They're going to try and tempt it a couple more times. Down by 21. Got to take your shots now.
Got to take your shots now. It's like closing time at a bar. 3rd and 5. Another shot. No good. Sorry, Lamar. Bills defense has 3 and out. Jerry Hughes is dancing, and the Bills have a chance to put a exclamation point on this half with 3 and change to go before halftime.
In the famous words of Bob Uecker, just a bit outside.
Seriously, that was more than just a bit. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, this is so relaxing being able to watch this and not really have to worry as of yet. 3 minutes left, looking to go up 28-0. Let's see if the Bills can drive down, do what we've been asking for all season. Good return there. We've been asking for it all season. Put them away.
Shout out Cliff Hicks, Kyle Joseph, El Super, Nick, Hugo Carmona I see for the first time, Josh Lanes. The feed was fine, and now it's terrible. Anyone else experiencing the same thing? We'll see. We got our guy in the truck working on it.
Yeah, there you see the Knox touchdown. Just killing him side to side, it seems like. Straight up and down hasn't worked and been as effective as the side to side running and passing.
Taking advantage of the physicality in these matchups.
Yeah, there it is. Pass over the middle, broken up. They've been seeing a lot of success by pushing the ball to the outside.
Okay, so some people have it a little choppy, some people have it fine. I promise you, folks, we're always working to improve it, so appreciate your patience with us. I'll tell you who doesn't have any patience. Josh Allen for this Ravens defense, because he is carving them up. I want to say like a Thanksgiving turkey, but that would be the Dallas Cowboys. He's carving them up like something you see out of a revenge movie.
Oh, yeah, he's 11 of 16. I think it's at 130 yards. It's just, that's great. I'll take that any day of the week. Don't need to have the touchdowns. Just be consistent.
We got
Joe Kroom,
party starter. Let's go.
What up, Kroom?
My man would most likely be on the sideline taking these photos right now. Probably wouldn't have any problem getting into the Baltimore stadium. They probably welcome him with open arms. Speaking of being welcomed with open arms, Josh Allen making men miss over the middle.
That's what we wanted to see a lot of after last year's sim, and he put it in the wrinkle into the playbook this year. Josh taking off with his feet. Big pickup for a first down. Let's see if they can get some points on the board before the end of the half.
2-minute warning, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you're following codes_socks on Twitter and Instagram, at CodeSocks on Facebook, as well as Gratwick Gaming, Gratwick Productions, and Trainer X Sports. 1st and 10 for Allen. He's rolling right, throwing semi across his body, but more in an effort just to get it out of bounds. A little time off the clock, but that'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Bills need inside the 32-yard line for a new set of downs.
This is going to be a run. Oh.
Well, you weren't wrong.
Yeah, wasn't wrong. Thought it was going to be the inside handoff there. They like that play.
Josh Allen's, I think that was his worst run of the day, not to be negative, but 3rd and 7 coming up. They need inside the 32. They're going to dink it down.
Baltimore calls timeout.
Ravens will take a timeout, and I think they're going to run on Tyler Bass for a big kick here.
Although, you have to.
Honestly, I could see them like punting this in real life, because the last thing you'd want to do is give them the ball a good field position. It's up, and that's why I'm not an NFL coach. It's good. 24-0. The Bills lead the Ravens on the road here in the AFC Divisional matchup. I agree, Kyle Joseph. You could have gone for the kill there with the first down, but the way the defense is playing, put them back out on the field is kind of gross.
Oh, yeah, they've been shutting them down. It's been locked down everywhere. Corners, safeties, linebackers, the lines. Let's just see if they can keep it going. Don't give any points here. Don't give up a big play. Go into the locker room at halftime. Actually getting the ball back after halftime. A chance to really put this game away here in the next 3-4 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be careful if you're Lamar Jackson and go because you cannot win this game in this next 81 seconds. But you can potentially lose it if you turn it over.
Oof. Yeah, yeah. You can put yourself into a big corner right here with the turnover. Pressure.
I don't know
Slips
how
out.
he that. That was incredible.
Whew. He went chuck and duck when he got out of there.
Yeah. I'm tuning into the stream now. It looks like it's kind of evening out. So shout out to everyone who's bared with us so far. We have a big half of Bills football. I mean, who wouldn't want to watch a second half where the Bills start with a 24-0 lead, divisional playoffs on the road? I know I'd like to see how McDermott and co. go for the kill, looking to step on the throat here. So thank you for tuning in, rocking and rolling with Code Sox, Gratwick Gaming, and Trainrock Sports. 3rd and 10, and I'll tell you
Timeout.
what, play from Baltimore. Just give up.
Yeah, timeout. Awesome. That was a great stand. 2 incompletions. 5 more seconds run off on a run play. You're getting the ball back in 47. Let's see if we can get in the field goal range in the next 47 seconds with 2 timeouts remaining.
We got John Garachi saying, do I just DM Code Sox for the giveaway?
Yes, just DM me.
Yep. Congratulations again. Paulie Tomasello, we win it all. Sounds pretty correct. I mean, the Bills are just playing their best football at the right time. It's that simple.
Yeah, if you're going to get hot at the right time, this is the time to do it. The playoffs. Team is playing as a team, just that. They're running the ball. They're stopping the run.
Can you imagine after the year that Baltimore had last year to have that playoff game and then to have this playoff game so far, the way these fans would be reacting?
I think the Orioles are going to get some fans out of this. I think that's what happens. As soon as they lose, they're like, okay, we might as well be Oriole fans because getting to the playoffs isn't anything. If all we're going to do is lose at home.
All right, Devin pads that run total. 13 rushes for 92 yards.
In the first half.
Oh, yeah. And
And
go ahead
guys,
and get your snacks.
go ahead.
And get your grilled cheese sandwiches, your beers, your drinks. We got a brief halftime, and I mean, you want to talk about one-sided? I haven't seen a half that one-sided since the first half of the Monstars versus the Toon Squad.
Hey guys, and speaking of the Monstars versus the Toon Squad, if you guys have had a good time this year and you've enjoyed, please consider tipping so we can keep contributing to support the local restaurants as we start the new season. The new season will kick off on Sunday. The draft happens Sunday, and we're going to have a live broadcast Sunday night for the next season. So we'll see how the Bills do in the draft coming up. And the Bills getting the ball back here to start the 3rd quarter. See if they can keep it going. Keep the pace going. Break into the outside down at the 32-yard line. Love to see a drive end up in 7 here.
Ravens fans are just heartbroken right now on Twitter. They're changing their avatars. Knowing the Bills were getting the ball at half and knowing that Devin Singletary was going to have the opportunity to get a couple more runs, just it's broken them. It's broken them.
All right, I'm sorry about that, Zach. I apologize.
What'd you do?
Oh, no, my wife came in talking, so I wanted to make sure that we muted that. No one wanted to hear me get yelled at. No, I'm just playing.
Hey, it happens. Once she finds out about your Vegas trip, it's only going to be worse, so.
No, not Vegas. Not Vegas. I'm not going to Vegas.
Nashville?
Nash Vegas. Home opener. Miami. It's like a 3 out of 4 of the weeks to start the season.
And so looking ahead, because, you know, that's what we do. We got to speculate. If the other bracket takes care of business, if we see an upset similar to what we're seeing here, Dan, we are looking at a potential Orchard Park AFC championship.
I don't even know how to react to that. That's amazing. Like that right there would be the icing on the cake. An AFC championship game, awesome. An AFC championship game at home, whoo, that parking lot's going to be bedlam.
Yep, and just as soon as we get ahead of ourselves, we get a nice catch over the middle, fumbled, and we have Ravens ball. The Ravens defense makes probably the first play of this game for Baltimore.
That was a big hit. It looked like a forearm shiver.
Yeah, literally looked like he put his shoulder into his face mask.
Woo! Yeah, that's tough to hang on the ball there. I'm just happy he got up.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
Let's see if the boys can keep doing what they've been doing.
You know it's a big hit when the chat is going nuts.
Yeah.
people are reacting like he just got jacked up.
Oh yeah, that'll be on there. Oh,
man, but Tremaine Edmonds in this Bills defense says you ain't starting that against us.
yeah, that's what we saw last week out of Tremaine Edmonds. We saw the freight train Edmonds going through and picking up the running back in the backfield and tossing him back for a loss. That's what we're going to need if we're going to win this game and close this game and finish this game out, is good linebacker play and hitting the gaps on running plays. Oh, they got him again. And who it is?
There's no escape for this Ravens offense. The defense might make a play, but this Bills defense is swarming like killer bees.
Whew. Number 49, Edmonds on my mind, running through and coming down with the sack. He has been lights out these last two games.
Third and 19. They need the 46. What do you draw up for this one?
Chuck and duck. Looks like, oh, and they got it. Spread them out. Quick hitter. I mean, the Bills defense did what they needed to do. They didn't give up the big play there. That's where we've seen them things go awry. The big play usually happens on that third down with that spread offense.
Yeah, that was a pretty good play by the Ravens. Sometimes you got to give credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
So far, they've basically made two nice plays in this game. The Bills have made about 8 to 10, so we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, and this defense done their job this far. They all got to put their hard hat on though and stop this drive.
Yeah, the defense is that was kind of like a slap to the defense. I feel like I think they'll be woken up here. Oh, see Lamar Jackson. And who else?
Norman.
He's
throwing a strike.
Second sack of the game. Let's go.
Throwing strikes, punching them out, coming off the edge. That speed, again, Jackson can't avoid it.
If Josh Norman has two sacks in a road playoff game this year, I'm going to go nuts.
I'm just hoping we're getting the Josh Norman that was in Carolina. And I think playing in this system, he's going to be very comfortable. And it's actually going to benefit Hyde and Poyer because he already knows the system.
Yeah, the communication will obviously be crucial. Hopefully those guys are touching base and getting used to one another. Another third and long completed, though. My goodness. 3rd and 19 and 3rd and 17 converted on this drive.
Yeah, it looks like they're going into a soft zone.
One drive is to have a couple of those plays.
Yeah, the soft zone's killing them. It's opening up the middle of the field. We're spreading everybody out. Look at that. We're just dropping back and don't get beat over the top coverage.
Yeah, but Dot is staying to your preachings. You're not going to shut this team out, so just make them run clock.
Yep. Tick, 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 tick. In the words of the Swami. There's that RPO.
Yep, they're starting to get in the groove of things, not going to lie.
It's about, what, a 3.5, 4 minute drive so far?
Yeah, and they're having to make a ton of plays to make it happen. They're not getting it easily.
Yeah, no, they're not giving it up. They're not giving up really big plays. We've seen those chunk plays on third down, the two big ones. But in between that, they're earning every yard. And there you see a nice break up in the backfield.
Play for Baltimore inside the red zone, and they immediately leave it.
Another tackle for a loss, Josh Norman. Boy, he's playing great behind the line of scrimmage.
He's playing with his head on fire. Got off a block and made the play.
It's technically a sack.
Look at that. Said the tight end, you're not going to block me.
Is that technically a sack?
Well, he was running already, so I think they just give like Lamar Jackson a rush for a loss.
Okay.
But you're right. I mean, technically, he could have thrown it at the last second. 2nd and 11. And they're going to run it. Okay, so you'll get 3rd and relatively long, 3rd and 9. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, get the hearts up here. Let's see some hearts. Let's maybe see a turnover. Let's see something. Get the likes going.
Ravens need the 9-yard line. Lamar Jackson gonna whip it outside right, but that's nothing doing. He can't. Receiver can't bring it in bounds. It'll be 4th and 10 with 8:15 to go. It'll be interesting to see. I think the Sim is gonna view this as they're gonna get it back 3 to 5 times. They're gonna kick the field goal here.
Yeah, you gotta trot out Tucker. You gotta put him out there, let him kick it. Hopefully he can miss it, but you gotta kick the field goal.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
And with that field goal, makes the game 24-3. Guys, a little trivia for you in the chat. Who scored the first Bills touchdown in a Super Bowl? Who was the player that scored the first Bills touchdown in Super Bowl 25? Zach, you know this answer? Don't say it.
I think I do, but I probably don't.
Let's see who out there was ready for that
I watched
question.
Super Bowl 25 all the way through once.
Once? Oh,
Yeah. I'll never watch it again.
not Thurman, not James Lofton, not BB.
BB would be a hell of a pick.
Don BB gun. Not Thurman, guys.
It's kind of like the way that Devin has played in this game. Devin's done all the work, but he hasn't gotten any touchdowns yet. That's kind of
Not
how Thurman
Reed.
played for the first part of that game.
Everyone's saying Thurman Thomas. It wasn't. It was a 1-yard plunge. I'll tell you that much. Let's see who's going to Wiki and trying to get it. No one's got it yet, so I appreciate everybody's integrity. Don Smith, there it is. Jody Augustino, Don Smith, 1-yard plunge. A lot of people are saying, who is Don Smith? Who is Don Smith? Yeah, Don Smith scored to make the game. I believe it was 10-3 at that time. Happened right before the Hostetler. I think there were two possessions between that and the Hostetler sack for the safety in the end zone, which very well could have been a touchdown.
I mean, when I watched the Hostetler play, I mean, my goodness, how did he hold on to that ball?
His grip must have been amazing. Like he must be like Donald Trump. I have huge hands, but he held the ball. And Bruce Smith, the man-child, trying to rip his arm back. It's shocking.
Yeah, they could have handed it off 40 times and won.
Yeah, that drive that they had with the Otis Anderson, I believe it was the Otis Anderson touchdown, 9-minute drive. That killed it. Basically took the whole third quarter right out of our sails.
It is crazy though, because then when you're growing up as a Bills fan, you hear about like the Super Bowls and everything. Because I was alive for them, but like I was like 3, so I don't really remember. But you see the scores and you're like they were blowouts, but then when you watch like the special and like the actual games themselves, I mean there was definitely a juncture in the second quarter to third quarter even where all those games were definitely up for grabs.
Yeah, that was the one though. Super Bowl 25.
I mean, they were 10-point favorites. I would actually probably cry for 5 weeks straight if the Bills were 10-point favorites in the Super Bowl and lost.
I remember telling my father. I'm not going to school tomorrow. I'm not, because we had Giants fans in Buffalo. There's Giants fans everywhere. Because they were good before that. They had won a Super Bowl and LT.
Oh yeah.
There was a lot. But so I remember telling my father, I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go to school. And he looked at me and he said, you still got to put your pants on. Still got to go to work. I got to go to work. Everyone's got to go to work. You go to school. And I'll never forget where I was. I was in shop class. I had to go after school to make something up. The day they did the Norwood thing, and I watched that whole pomp and circumstance of the Bills coming back to Buffalo. And I'll never forget that. It taught me how to lose. It taught me how to be graceful when winning, and it taught me how to be respectful when you lose.
I got no respect. Picked! Trey White picked off Lamar Jackson.
Trey Day. Ooh, crossover, splash. There we go. The Bills get the ball back.
Hit him with the MJ. Now we got Super checking in on YouTube. He already checked in on Twitter. Now he's on YouTube. He's loving it. Jason T, pick. Robbie Snyder, let's go Buffalo. You go Corona down.
Super Mexican, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe on YouTube. We'll see what it does on the screen. It might make the Bills flag go on the screen.
48, 180. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take wins home.
Big play. What a grab. Threw it up, let him make a play. That's Smoke Brown for the first down. Oh, he dropped it. I'm sorry.
Love the excitement, though. Empty set shotgun. Ooh, and he runs into that D-end. We've seen him make that D-end miss a couple times, but...
Man, stay at him.
What was... Didn't Judon say his body was built by Taco Bell this year on Monday Night Football or something?
That's what he said.
Instead of saying his college, he goes, Matthew Judon, body by Taco Bell or something.
I love watching that. I love watching that sequence when the guys go on. You already know University, Trey White Goalie Academy. Hopefully we'll be seeing more of that out of the Bills with the 4 primetime games that we have this year.
Taking a shot.
Yeah, I don't understand the play calling there. I understand it's 3rd and 15. You want to make something happen, but what you need right now is you need to make that clock move. You got to work that clock down. They've gone away from that run. Ooh, that was almost picked. Yeah, about that. I'll agree with you. Smoke has been quiet. He's been quiet in the last couple games. We haven't seen much out of him. As the Bills punt. That's a bomb. Bajorka's bomb. Oh, it stopped at the 1. Did it go into the end zone? No, they downed it at the 1. Bajorka's. What a punt. Wow. Folks, and you know what we're going to do? We're going to throw it up. We're going to do a safety sock. If the Bills get a safety here, we're going to give away a pair of socks. I want everyone to choose a defensive lineman or linebacker. Do it now before the play happens. Get it in the chat. Let's see if we can get the sack here. The handoff, now they get it out to them. We're going to keep it, though. We're going to do a safety sock. We're going to keep it. You never know what could happen on a drop back. Still alive at the 6. We got an Epinesa. We got an Eddie O. We got a Milano. Let's see if they can make it happen. Handoff. They killed the safety sock. But you know what? That's what we needed. The Bills to come out of that unscathed, not give up any yardage, and hopefully give the offense some yardage, Zach.
Yeah, field position, what it's all about. Because now that you're up 20, closing in on this 4th quarter, it could be a chance for the dagger.
Yeah, and like we've said, we've been talking about it. Don't take your foot off the pedal. This is the time. One turnover can change this whole game. We saw it happen in the past. Not going to bring up San Francisco. Oh, I said it. But we've seen it happen before. We don't want that to happen again to this Bills team.
McKenzie having a nice day at punt return, and he gives the Bills some good field position at the 44-yard line.
I like Paul Burden adapting and surviving. A block for a touchdown on the punt. Great call there, Paul.
Yeah, hey, covering all his bases. Can't blame him.
They're running up the middle again. I'd love to see them get him going back on the outside. Already over 100 on the day and 17 carries at 115. But I'd like to see him get him going outside.
Yeah, almost 7 yards per carry. And get those fours up in the chat, folks. The Bills have dominated this playoff game. They were beat in the third quarter, but they lead 24-3 here in Baltimore with 15 minutes to go. Let's get those fours up. Let's finish strong here, and let's charge towards the AFC Championship.
There's that inside handoff we were asking for. Takes it out for the first down, moving the chains, moving the clock. And the Bills, it look like they're rolling on as they try and complete this victory. Another big run, another 12 yards. It's over 133 yards on 19 carries. Boy, I hope they give him the rock this year like this. Get away from the 7 to 8 carry game, Zach. Get this guy the ball 15 to 20 times.
Yeah, let him become a workhorse for you. That's what you drafted him for.
And this defense, man, they're pumped. They're having fun. They're yoking it up on the sidelines, slapping hands, dabbing. Boy, Josh Allen going to get out there, hopefully run down this clock a little more. Let's keep the ball running. There's Yeldon. Yeldon rips off 6 yards. 3 rushes, 17 yards. Boy, our running backs are really working it today.
Run, motor, run, says Jason Twell. Couldn't agree more. Allen, play action. He's going to do the running now. Inside the 10, inside the 5. Touchdown! Buffalo!
The Bills make me wanna kick your heels and
Flex on.
throw your hands up and throw your head back and come on now. The Bills are making it happen now.
Saw that the linebackers dropped, took it out, made one man miss, into pay dirt. Boy, get your popcorn ready. AFC Championship. They know what's happening on the sideline. Looks like a little team dysfunction. Boy, the Bills look like they're rolling on to move on to next week. Now we just got to wait and see who they're going to play.
The Bills are happening now. They're making it happen now. We got the spirit, a lot of spirit, yeah. We got the spirit. Just watch it happen now. Hey.
31-3. Wow, this is shades of 1990, Zach.
Let's go Buffalo.
Shades of 1990. Is this the Raiders?
The Bills make me wanna.
Dean Marlowe on the big stick on special teams. It's really been happening on all phases of the game today, Zach. It's been happening on special teams. It's been happening on offense. It's been happening on defense. This looks like a championship caliber team. Jason Toa.
31-3. I feel like I am. I mean, I know it's shut down, but I feel like I'm on Fantasy Island right now.
Not the Fantasy Island on Grand Island. I heard that's closing. It's all over but the crying, Kyle Joseph says. And Jason Toa, I agree. Bills Mafia is looking for the triple header today. We can pull the triple header today, folks. That means that we're going to the Super Bowl. We'll have another game up. I don't know what time the game starts. Does it start right after? Maybe we can get that schedule up on the screen at some point.
We have to do a brief server restart after this game just to reload everything, and then we will have an AFC Championship matchup coming up sometime, if not at 2:30, shortly thereafter, but just enough time to have a break. If you want to go outside, get some fresh air. Maybe you're watching this game outside. Shout out to everyone tuning in. We're rocking. We are rolling.
Another third down. We've been saying that all day about this Ravens team. Third down. Finally, they connect. Still good coverage. Good coverage by Hyde. Even though they got the first down, that's good coverage. That's all you ask for. Super Mexican said, "In the Bills Mafia drank Baltimore dry last night, too." We drank everybody dry. I'll tell you what, when we were in Nashville, we had a $15,000 bar tab at the Tin Room after that 4-hour soiree that we had, Zach.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, Bills Mafia came out. The next day we went back, or on Monday we went back after the game. We were talking to the manager, and she said, "Oh, should I put you guys down for next year when they announce the game? Year early?" The answer was yes.
Yeah, probably a good idea to lock that down. $15K, that must have been some gratuity.
Yeah, well, it's premium, man. You're on Broadway.
Oh, yeah, of course.
We had 400 people in the building. We gave away a ton of stuff, too. We had autographed jerseys, autographed. You know how it is, Zach. When we have a party, we give away a lot of memorabilia.
I mean, actually, with 400 people, $15K really isn't even that bad, to be honest.
It's not that. It wasn't that bad. We hadn't sold that many.
Like 40 a person. It's really not bad at all.
Not bad at all, and it's all you can drink. I mean, what more could you ask for? All you can drink. You're away. You're already there. You're trying to have a good time, especially in Las Vegas. Tell you what, a lot of people were skeptical about the price. Oh, why is it $75? Well, because $75 is about the equivalent 3.5, maybe 4 drinks in Nashville, or in a couple shots. So for an all-you-can-drink 4-hour party, that's not a bad deal. Mark Priori, the AFC Championship game will be around 2:30, and then the Super Bowl, I'm not sure what time we're doing that. It might be later on. We might be coming back for the week. Correct, Zach?
Yep, I think we're going to be running them as close to back as possible, but as we all know, between the games, it does take a certain refresh moment to get everything going, and don't want to tell you it's going to be at a certain time, and then it's not till 15 minutes later. But just stay tuned to all the channels, whether you're checking out on Facebook, whether you're checking out on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Just stay tuned. Again, for the next AFC Championship game, speaking assumptively with the Bills up 25, it should be right around 2:30, if not just a little bit after that. So stay tuned, because the Bills are going to be in the AFC Championship. And look at that. We got the Bills flag flying high. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what happens when you subscribe to our YouTube channel. You get the Bills flag going. Everybody gets to see that you're following. Guys, once again, share this stream. Share it out. Retweet it. Do whatever you got to do. Make a postcard. Send it to your neighbor really quick. Do something. Let's try and get as many Bills Mafia, Bills fans in here so we can all be together through this time of quarantine.
Yeah, your buddy's probably like, let's play some online poker. Tell them the Bills are in the AFC Championship at 2:30, dude. Get your shit together. Sorry for the PG stream.
It's the truth, though. You said it perfectly.
It is PG. Shit flies in PG-13 movies.
Yeah, no, that's good. You're seeing more of it on TV anyway. Could you imagine? I remember back in the day, Blossom, it was crazy with Blossom reference. We've had Dawson Creek references, we're having Blossom references, we're talking about Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I remember that they had a show about her getting her period, and everybody lost their mind, and now it's on TV. Holy cow. You saying shit doesn't matter, bud.
Hashtag Blossom. I was a big Seventh Heaven guy. Seventh Heaven, Saved by the Bell. Can't go wrong with the 90s TV. It was just better, folks. Hate to tell you. 1st and 10. 5 minutes to go here in Baltimore. Bills so in control that we're talking about 90s sitcoms.
Tick, 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 tick. 153 yards. Are you kidding? We would be losing our mind. I'll take this any day of the week. I can't wait for football to come back. I really can't.
That's why
Robbie Snyder wants you to call him. You got to call. Look at that. You got people wanting you to call him. Yeah, Super Mexican, that is a good deal for the party. And we do. We always put stuff out as soon as we know and lock down the parties. So stay tuned to Code Socks Again, that's at codes_socks on Instagram and Twitter, and at code socks on Facebook. But we will have all of that information going out. Every place that I go, I'm either involved in a party or throwing a party. We'll be down in Miami at the Elbow Room. We'll have the homecoming party sometime in Buffalo. I actually reached out to a few different bars in Buffalo, and I'm trying to figure out what day, what week. It all depends on when they get back to practice, when they start practicing, when people can be together in a bar setting. But we'll have all that information out as soon as we know it.
Not me.
Not me. Yeah, Jason, you're right. Jason said near perfect execution all day by the defense and offense. It really has. It's been an orchestra, and the conductor's letting it go, and the symphony is sweet.
Bittersweet symphony indeed.
And it looks like they're running out the clock here. It'll be 2nd and 14 when they come out of the 2-minute warning. They should run this all the way down to the 2-minute warning. Zach, in our pregame discussion, if I would have told the Bills would have bowled over Baltimore in this sim, what would you have said?
I mean, I would have been shocked and I would have been excited, but it's par for the course. Basically, how they played last week. Basically, all you would have to say was they played just like they played last week, just a little bit more efficiently on defense. I mean, they boxed in Lamar Jackson. It looks like they used the Titans game plan from last year, and they've had great success with it, no doubt about it. We're inside 2 minutes to go here in the game. Let's do a little 2-minute trivia. We'll give you an easy one. Who scored the first touchdown of the Bills' 2019 season?
Ooh.
So obviously, as you remember, it was a slow start. They didn't score the first. They didn't score a touchdown in the first half. They got a field goal. They didn't score at all in the first half, actually.
Nope, they were down. They were down what, 13-0?
6-0 at half.
Yep.
And then they got a
I know
safety.
who it is.
Who scored the first touchdown? Let's say we have 299 total rushing yards. It's very possible.
Oh yeah, Allen has at least 60. You got Singletary over 250.
Makes it 34-6.
Yeah, and between Allen and Singletary, you have over 200 yards, and you throw in Yeldon. Yeldon has about 30, 40 yards too, right?
Yep. All right, Dan, who was it? Who scored the first touchdown of the Bills season?
John Brown.
No, that's not right.
No, he scored the second one.
Scored the second one.
I don't know who it was. Was it defensive? I don't remember.
First one was a rushing touchdown.
Gore?
It was in the fourth quarter with 10:21 to go.
Singletary?
Run by Josh Allen.
Allen. Oh, probably Allen. Super. Yep. Adam
It was
Watson.
one of those runs where he ran to the right side, like, and it looked like he was running out of room, but he cuts the angle, similar to like how he scored against Dallas, if you remember.
Oh yeah, he tiptoed into the end zone. I remember that now, like sideways.
It looked like he didn't have space, but then he got in at the last second. So, shout out, Bunchy got it right. And Dan got it right on the second try. So practice makes perfect. 34-6, Lamar Jackson. I mean, I wouldn't even have him in at this point. I mean, you're just going to get him hurt. They're down 28.
Super Mexican said, boom, give me socks. That wasn't a sock. That wasn't a sock trivia question.
So, folks, don't forget, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're coming back right around there. It might be 2:35. It might be 2:37. Just get whatever you're sipping on. If you have to take the dog out for a walk, go do that. But just go make sure you take care of business, because the Bills have been taking care of business so far in this NFQL playoff sim. They are rolling. They are about to have another double-digit victory against another AFC North opponent. This time it's Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. I think the time is just about running out. 4th and inches. They called a timeout to punt it? That really happened? Okay, well, we get the best formation in football, Dan.
The victory formation, as the poem started, once upon a midnight dreary, while I ponder weak and weary, the Buffalo Bills are going to the AFC Championship game. The only question left now is, will it be home? Will it be away?
Folks, stay tuned. The Bills get it done. A Trey White interception. Bills offense being very efficient in that first half, jumping out to 21-0 lead. Shout out to all the Bills Mafia that tuned in. We're on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and Twitter. We are rocking. We are rolling here at Gratwick Gaming with this Madden Sims. And a huge shout out to our co-host, Dan Gambino, CEO of Code Sox, and all their giveaways. Huge shout out from everyone here at Trademark Sports. And a huge shout out for Gratwick Productions for taking care of everything and taking care of the sim and keeping it rock and roll. A huge shout out to you, and you know when it's Gratwick, Code Sox, and Trademark Sports, whether it's tomorrow or 30 minutes from now, this action, this fun, this giveaway, and this train never stops.